Saturday Night Baseball here on the show as we welcome you inside Chase Field in downtown Phoenix. Tonight, the rubber match of this three-game series between the Colorado Rockies and the Arizona Diamondbacks. Arenado and Goldschmidt swing for the fences. Next. Patrick Corbin gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, like a lot of guys, Matty, Patrick Corbin all the way back from Tommy John surgery. From the left side, good fastball, 93 to 95. Little overhand curveball. Will throw an occasional slider. His best off-speed pitch might be the straight changeup. He needs to use all four pitches. You'll know if he's on early, getting a lot of swings and misses on that fastball down in the zone.
Here's the first pitch to him. And the first pitch of the ball game here is taken for a cold strike one. Well, guys, you take a look at this Diamondback squad as they begin play here tonight. They come into this one in good spirits, fresh off their first victory of the new campaign last time out.
Yeah, Matty, this is a classic case of hitting is contagious. They scored a bunch of runs last game, and this team is flying high right now. There's a fight at the bat rack.
One and two to DJ LeMahieu. The 1-2 pitch. And that slider's almost in the dirt. The 2-2 is looked at and the count moves full.
I like what he was trying to do there with the two-seam fastball, but that's a tough pitch to command. When you throw it glove side like that, it's really tough to get it to come back to the corner.
The 3-2 pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. And there's one away. And a chance now to check out the visiting Colorado Rockies. What do we need to know about these guys for this evening's matchup on the road, D-Row?
Well, Matty, you walk into this yard today and it's nothing but a hitter's park. But that can work against you at times. You have to stay within yourself. You can't just be turning and burning on everything. Stay within the game plan and know that a mistake doubles leaving this yard.
In is Gerardo Parra, his career batting line with Patrick Corbin. He's 1 for 4. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at. Parra is a guy you have to keep an eye on in the batter's box. He's definitely been known to drop down a bunt from time to time. That's something he's really good at.
And in today's game, Matty, this is such a lost art. I know you love this one. Guy dropping a drag bunt down for a knock, putting him up, putting him down, getting down the first base line. Definitely sets the tone for the team.
Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Earl Hendricks.
Hey, D-Row, Earl Hendricks, he's not a guy that gets a lot of complaints by either players or pitchers. He's a pretty good umpire.
Yeah, Dan, Earl's got a great track record in his sport. He's pretty consistent, and overall, he's been a fair umpire.
So it was a swinging strike 3. Gerardo Parra goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Here's Charlie Blackmon now. Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Rockies. And now Arizona gets its first opportunity in a scoreless ball game. German Marquez will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, it's hard to have all 4 of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
Coming to the plate now, David Peralta. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading out for the Diamondbacks, left fielder, David Peralta.
First offering on its way. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Now, boys, we take a look at the Rockies starting play here tonight. It's official now. They will not go 162-0 as they were handed their first loss of the season last time out.
Yeah, Matty, these players got in their cars today to drive to the stadium focused on one thing. Not who was going to be the hero, just the fact that they needed a W and that one of their teammates, whether it's them or someone else, has to come up with a big knock.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. In under the hands with a fastball. It's 1-2. The 1-2. Breaking ball swung on and grounded to second. LeMahieu's got it. Throw to first is in time for the first down. And now here's a look at the Diamondbacks starting lineup. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, you've really got to be able to appreciate the incredible talent of Paul Goldschmidt. You can bet the opposition spent a decent amount of time crafting a game plan to stop this guy, because as he goes, so goes the team. You stop him, you've got a chance to win. You don't, you're probably going to lose.
And that'll bring in the middle infielder, Ketel Marte. Previous history with German Marquez. He's gone 3 for 8. He also has 1 home run. First delivery to him on the way. Takes a look at a slider that catches the inside corner. Marquez is sort of a curious case as a starter. Usually doesn't walk many guys, but at times he ends up giving up his share of hits. The translation on that is that he throws a lot of strikes, but oftentimes they are hittable strikes.
One of the keys, Matt, you'll have to watch from this guy. At times he kind of tiptoes, he tap dances around the strike zone. He has good stuff, but when he falls behind in the count, he tends to nibble a little bit. And then when he brings the ball into the strike zone, and when he does, he becomes much more predictable. And what happens with that? The hits per 9 innings tend to go up.
There's a fastball right over the inside corner.
One of my favorite pitches in the game right there, the old Greg Maddux equalizer. Started at the front hip and bring it back.
1 out, nobody on. Grounded up the first baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, but if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down, maybe even potentially bounce the next one.
Started to go around, but he's able to check his swing for ball 3. Now the 3-2 pitch. And he missed with that one. It's ball 4. A 1-out walk here in the home first.
Batting third, first baseman.
Striding in, Paul Goldschmidt. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch of the at-bat. A fastball right down the middle for a strike.
You know, hats off to the pitcher right there. You got a great hitter at the plate. It's early in the count, and he wanted to get a hit. Nice challenge pitch right there.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. And this one's in the dirt. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. The 1-1 home. And this will ricochet off of him on the mound. Thankfully, he's able to recover, and he gets the second out at first. And time now to see quite where that got him. And it appeared from up here at least, and his actions on the field confirm it. It looked like it got him on his drive leg, which could be problematic, of course, for him. But from the way he's trying to walk it off, I think he's going to try to continue. Jake Lamb standing in now. Runner in scoring position with Sugan. comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike.
Pretty good pitch to hit there that he let go. I know it's early and they're probably wanting to run his pitch count up, but he may not get another pitch like that to swing at the rest of the game.
One and one to count to Jake Lamb.
1-1. That's not an easy pitch to do anything with, right? 96 miles an hour in on the hands. You almost have to be looking for that pitch to be able to do anything with that.
The 1-1 home. That's lifted the other way out to left. Desmond waits on it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. One left for Arizona. We are still scoreless. Here's Nolan Arenado. His career batting line with Patrick Corbin comes in with 6 hits in 34 tries. He's taken him deep once. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Missed with a slider.
1-0.
The 1-0 home. Misses, ball 2. The 2-0 is taken, strike 1.
That's a real good job of going back-to-back fastballs right there. Most of the time, a hitter will see a fastball in the inside half of the plate, and they'll just think, well, this pitcher's going to go back on the outside. But when you double up like he did right there, it sends a message to the hitter that you're not afraid to throw in that inner half of the plate.
The 2-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Okay, here's how the Snakes are lining up defensively. And guys, in this one today, we get to watch Gold Glover at first base. Watch the way he manipulates the bag with his footwork. Watch the way he bails his teammates out with picking balls out of the dirt. Can't stress this guy's importance enough.
And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop, Trevor Story. Here's the first pitch to him. Popped him up. Here's Lamb to make the catch now, and there are 2 away.
Batting sixth, catcher, Chris Iannetta.
Here's the catcher now, Chris Iannetta. Comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. First offering on its way. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. The 1-0 home is a slider taken for a ball.
2-0.
Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats in left. No score here as we play inning number 2. 2-2 to the Colorado catcher.
Just reached back and threw a high fastball right by him. He didn't stand a chance.
Tried to bury one down and away, but it's a full count now. 3-2. To short. Marte has it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Colorado. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Ready now for the Diamondbacks, A.J. Pollock. Previous history with German Marquez. He's got a 3 for 5 line. First pitch of the at-bat. There's a strike.
0-1.
Here comes the 0-1. Now this is popped up. Room, however, for Iannetta behind the plate. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
All right, guys, so here's how the Colorado Rockies set up defensively. And the guy I want to focus on is second baseman DJ LeMahieu. I think what we need to take into consideration is his ability to play that position at 6'4", 6'5", with soft hands and the ability to turn a double play. We already know he's an offensive force.
Here's the catcher, Alex Avila. First pitch on its way. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And right into the shift. Gloved by LeMahieu. And there are 2 away now.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
Up next for Arizona, Daniel Descalso will try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. First delivery to him on the way. Looks at a curveball over the inside corner.
So far, this has been a very good outing for this guy. Listen, he doesn't have the best stuff, but what he needs to do, and he's doing it right now, throwing strikes early, trying to initiate a lot of contact. The more pitches that the hitters see off this guy, the better chance they have to go ahead and square something up. So he needs to continue to attack early and get some quick outs, attack the strike zone on the first and second pitch.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. And the throw to first ends the inning. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. We'll be right back at Chase Field in just a moment. In now for Colorado, Ian Desmond. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike. His career batting line with Patrick Corbin. He's 3 for 15. He also has 1 home run. The 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. The 1-1 home is in there for the second strike.
1-2 is the count.
Even count of 2-2 to Ian Desmond. Chopped weakly to the left. Lamb charging in on it. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Batting in, first baseman, Ryan McMahon.
Striding in for the Rockies, Ryan McMahon, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Here comes the first pitch. Tough slider over the inside corner for a strike.
1 strike.
Watching him on the mound, I'm really impressed with what he's doing right now. He's been really aggressive and confident over the last couple of innings.
Both teams so far yet to crack the hit column. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Pollock has a read on it. 2 down.
Batting ninth, catcher, Herman Marquez.
Into the box now is the Colorado pitcher, Herman Marquez. His guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now a swing and a chance for Goldschmidt over at first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Rockies. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Here's Gerard Dyson. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Right fielder, Gerard Dyson.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a curveball that time that broke too low. One and 0 pitch on the way. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Now the 2-0. Finds the zone, strike one. Now the 2-1. Will not catch the zone, ball 3.
You can bet they'd love ball 4 here. That gives the pitcher on deck an obvious bunt situation to move the runner into scoring position.
And might have thought it was high, but it's a strike. 3-2 now. Now the payoff pitch home. Hit out towards second. LeMahieu's got it. And he will whip this one over to first in time for the out. So with one away, we'll take a look ahead at what's coming up for the Diamondbacks here on MLB The Show. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Patrick Corbin. Here's the first pitch to him. A high fastball is in there. The windup and the 0-1. Lifted the other way out to left center. Desmond over to his left. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, left fielder, David Peralta.
Ready for another chance, David Peralta. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a fastball just a bit up. Favorable call in there for a strike.
1-1.
Diamondbacks still searching for that first hit of the ball game. This now is hit the second. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He does. 8 in a row he's set down, and the side is retired. Diamondbacks down in order. We'll head to the fourth, still scoreless. Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu, back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
A ball and a strike to Colorado's leadoff batter. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
Popped him up. And Goldschmidt able to put the squeeze on it here. One away. So with that, let's call on the guys in the graphics department to put up the pitch speed comparison for the two starters. And both guys have been coming with some low to mid 90s heat here. 96 versus 93 as the top two speeds thus far. Digging in for his second at bat, Gerardo Parra. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First offering on its way. And he makes good contact there, but this is going to find the stands foul down the right field line. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. And there's the first hit of the game for Colorado.
Hey guys, he doubled up right there. Back-to-back sliders. Nice job by the batter right there. Just misses the first one, makes the adjustment, stays a little shorter, and drives the next pitch for a base hit.
Into the box now, Charlie Blackmon, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Blackmon, or Chuck Nasty as he's commonly referred to. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
Yeah, Matty, there's 3 dates. The time you get called up, and the time you get to arbitration, and one when you finally hit free agency, where you have a chance to truly enjoy this game and get paid for all the hard work. And this is the start of it. The arbitration process allows these guys to finally start making some real dollars in this game.
Here's the 0-2. And he popped him up. Lamb in foul ground, but this will land untouched.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play. Dan, count goes out the window with this batter right here. It doesn't matter if it's 0-2, 2-0. He's locked.
He has great bat-to-ball skills. There are some guys that just have a knack, D-Row, of being able to get the barrel to the ball, and this is one of those guys.
Into the box, Nolan Arenado in the air out to right. Dyson is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down.
Now batting, shortstop, Trevor Story.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Trevor Story. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here comes the first pitch. Hit in the air to center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. 2 left for Colorado. On to the bottom of the fourth now, still with no score. Digging in to try it again, Ketel Marte. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Strike one to start the at-bat. Softly hit ball here, foul off to the left side, and it's strike two now.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off, got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
Sent on the ground out to second, and that's out number one.
The first baseman, number 44, Paul Goldschmidt.
So the base is empty here with one away, and stepping in, the power hitting first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt. First delivery to him on the way. And that misses inside, 1-0.
One ball, no strike.
Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Looked like a slider perhaps, but it missed badly, and it's 2-0.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
2 balls and a strike.
You know, Matty, I'll never understand this. You work so hard throughout the course of the season and course of this game to get in 1-0, 2-0, 3-1 counts. Guarantee yourself a fastball 80 to 90% of the time, and he takes it. Just can't understand the methodology there.
And this is on the inside edge, perhaps off the inside edge, but it's a called strike. 2-2 now. One out, nobody on. And a full count to Paul Goldschmidt. 3 balls and 2 strikes.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
Lifted into center field. Blackman is under it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, third baseman, Jake Lamb.
Striding in once again, Jake Lamb. He flew out in his last at-bat. First offering on its way. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. And a fastball in there for a strike. 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Yeah, that looked like a strike, but let me tell you, when you're staring at a big 0 in the hit column, getting a call like that to go your way can feel like a big victory.
Now the 2-1. Swung on and hit softly on a line, but this will be a foul ball. The 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now. No runs, no hits, no errors so far for the Diamondbacks. That one's taken outside for a ball. He walked him. So no 1-2-3 inning here. They've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
They haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
So digging in now, A.J. Pollock 0 for 1 after a pop out in foul territory his first time through. First pitch coming. Here it is. And that one just missed outside.
1-0.
Now the 1-0 is looked at for the first strike.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
And he lays off the breaking ball there as he moves ahead to 2-1. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. One left for the Diamondbacks. Through 4, still tied, 0-0. Here's the catcher now, Chris Iannetta. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Catcher, Chris Iannetta.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. The 1-1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Chasing after it is Dyson. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
The left fielder, number 20, Ian Desmond.
Digging in, Ian Desmond. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now here's a slider that can't quite get back to the outside corner. It's ball 1. Lays off again, and it's 2-0.
He may be down 2-0 after those first 2 pitches in this AB, but those are pitches he can feel pretty good about. They didn't miss by a whole lot, so it's not like he's all over the place.
The 2-0. Here's Descalzo at second. Scooped up, throw on to first, 2 gone.
Now batting, first baseman, Ryan McMahon.
Here's Ryan McMahon now. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. First pitch of the at-bat. Fouled away. One and one to the Rockies' first baseman. No runs, 2 hits, no errors in the ballgame for the Rockies thus far. A ball and 2 strikes to count to Ryan McMahon.
1-2.
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. And he takes very close to the inside corner here. 2-2 though. Here now the 2-2. Line towards center field. That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now. So the 2-out base hit and the top of the inning is still alive.
Now batting, pitcher, Herman.
Next to hit will be the pitcher, Herman Marquez. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway.
Hey, this guy has been locating his fastball all game to perfection. Talking to a number of big league pitchers over the years, they'll tell you a well-executed fastball with good location is still the best pitch in the game.
Behind 0-2 now. Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning. Rocky strand 1. Halfway home, still no score. Here's the catcher, Alex Avila, comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. If they want to get things going, how about trying to get some base runners on or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
Pitch on its way to Avila. And he hung a curveball that time that stayed high. Now the 1-0 is a curveball that catches the zone for a strike.
1-1.
The 1-1 home. Misses for the second ball. Inside for a ball as he falls behind to him here. 3-1.
Great AB so far. I'd really like to see this guy work a walk and get on base for this team. Maybe give them a shot of confidence that they got a shot to get back in this one.
And the good fastball there finds the zone as the count goes full now. 3-2. Now the 3-2 pitch. Gets the outside corner, strike 3.
I'll tell you, he looks really dialed in on the bump right there. He's got a shutout going, and he really seems to have this lineup off balance. Even when he challenges them up in the zone, they don't have an answer for it.
Digging in, Daniel Descalzo. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Here comes the first pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Pulled toward right center field. After it is Blackman. And that's the second out of the inning. A look at our line score to this point, and I'm almost certainly jinxing things by pointing it out, but it's worth mentioning that 0 in the hit column through 2 outs here in the 5th. So striding forward now, Gerard Dyson. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike.
This guy's one of the best bunters in the league, but with 2 outs, I'm not sure that's a really good play right now. He might be forced to go ahead and swing the bat and try to get an extra base hit here with 2 outs.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Sent on the ground out to second. LeMahieu's got it. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. So 1, 2, 3 go the Diamondbacks. 6th inning coming up. Still zip, zip. So the Rockies lineup turns over, and to the plate, DJ LeMahieu. He's set to lead us off in the 6th inning. First pitch of the at-bat. Liner toward right center. Oh, and he misses it.
Hey, so far it's been easy pickings for this pitcher. He's gone through this lineup almost unscathed. But right there, leadoff single, middle part of the game. Let's see if he makes an adjustment before they do.
In is Gerardo Parra, and there he goes toward second. Line toward right center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. LeMahieu rounds the corner and is headed home. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score.
Well, when you leave a pitch that high in the zone like that, you have to expect bad things to happen. So instead of a double play ball, he gives up a shot to the outfield, and that brings the runner all the way around from first to score.
Here's Charlie Blackmon now as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. The 0-1 on its way. Hit hard down the line. And this will stay inside the third base bag. A fair ball. He pulls into second safely, as also on the play a run comes across to score.
That was some great situational hitting there after surveying the field to see what the defense was giving him. The third baseman was well off the line, and he had no chance to make a play as he sprays it down the left field line for a two-bagger.
Now time is called, and this might be to buy a little time for that reliever to get loose. Here's Nolan Arenado. As the first pitch here is a bit high, it's ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. The 1-0 delivery. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Looking up is Dyson. Gone! A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. Career homer number 149 as the Rockies have taken a 4-0 lead.
Yeah, everyone in the stadium, including the guy in the mound, knew it was just a matter of time until this guy cranked one out of here. Well, that's the first one of the year, and many more are sure to follow.
And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop Trevor Story, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1.
This is a situation where you almost have to play mind tricks on yourself if you're out there on the mound. 4 runs have come across already this inning, but now the bases are empty. He's not in danger anymore, so he's just got to...
Now that ball is smoked, carrying to deep left. And he's going to make the catch on the warning track. A fine running play there for the first out.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
Standing in now, Chris Iannetta. As he'll take a look at a slider that can't make it back to the corner. It's ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The 1-0 home. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. And the pitch. Fouled off. The 1-2. Hit out towards second. Descalso scoops it up. And there's out number 2.
Now batting, left fielder, Desmond.
Digging in once again, Ian Desmond 0 for 2 for him to this point. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Into the corner and slicing foul. The 1-1 home. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. 4 runs here in this half inning. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. So they score 4 times on 4 hits, no errors, and no one left on base. 9-1-2 scheduled to hit in the home half of the 6th. It's the Rockies 4 and the Diamondbacks nothing. Chris Owings is going to come off the bench as he'll be asked to lead off the bottom of inning number 6.
Chris Owings.
Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes.
1-0.
The 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike 1. Grounded to short. Story picks it up, throws in time, and that's out number 1.
When the guy in the mound is working on a no-no this late, every play is exciting and stressful for the fielders. We'll see if they can continue making the plays behind him.
Back to the top spot in the Arizona lineup now, and stepping in, David Peralta. He's rolled into groundouts a couple of times already here in the ballgame. Here comes the first pitch. A ball and no strikes. Bases are empty, 1 man out. A count of 1 ball, 1 strike to David Peralta. Now the 1-1 pitch. This is skied into short left center. Desmond moves over. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
The batter number 4, shortstop, Cattell Marte.
Ready for another shot now, Cattell Marte. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A fastball right down the middle for a strike.
This guy's cruising along, pitching well as we enter the middle innings of this one. Less than 60% of his first pitches have been for strikes. If he could clean that up a little bit, he could really roll into the later innings in this one.
Lifted down the line in left. Desmond giving chase. And this will fall, but it's a foul ball. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a check swing here. Did he go around? No, says third base umpire Clyde Washington. It's ball 1. And he struck him out. So it might be time to begin the countdown, as he's now gone through 6 innings without allowing a base hit. Diamondbacks down in order. They're down 4-0. Welcome back to Chase Field here in Phoenix. Rockies out on top in this one as we head to the 7th. But before we get started, let's get a look at the game summary through the first 6 innings of baseball. Jorge De La Rosa is out from the bullpen now as he'll make his first appearance here on the season.
Jorge De La Rosa.
Digging in and looking for more, Ryan McMahon. A fly out and a single for him so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Missed with a breaking ball.
Didn't get the call there, but you can't let that bother you. Just have to say, so what, and make another good pitch.
Now the 1-0 is a fastball taken for a strike on the outside corner. Lifted in the air to center. Descalso has a play. Makes the play, 1 away.
Now batting, the pitcher, Herman Marquez.
Digging in to try it again, Herman Marquez. He's grounded out and struck out in his 2 trips to the plate. First pitch coming. Here it is. There's a strike. De La Rosa, the native of Mexico. He's a 15-year major league vet, so it's been quite the career for him.
Yeah, Matty, to play 14 years in the big leagues without question, I can't tell you what this guy's seen. Add in the minor league stops, he's seen every corner of this nation right here. He's been on buses, he's been on charter planes. He's seen every part of what baseball has to offer.
And that misses. 2-1.
Well, these are just extra pitches that are just going to add to your pitch count. He's not trying to work around him, and no reason to, but sometimes you just lose the strike zone for no apparent reason.
High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Coming in is Pollock. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Up next for Colorado, second baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Here comes the first pitch. And he takes a pitch right down the middle. And that one just missed outside.
1-1.
Liner toward right center. And a knock for him this time. He's 2 for 4 for the game.
Outside of home runs, nothing fires me up more than watching a good baseball player drive the ball at the opposite field. Talking about hitting the inside half of the baseball, that's exactly what happened right there. And when we say inside half of the baseball, imagine the ball coming to a complete stop halfway between home plate and the pitcher's mound, and then cutting that baseball in half and highlighting the inside half. That's where you're trying to take the knob of your bat or the hands to that spot and carve the inside half of the baseball with power.
And it's 1-1.
In today's game, everybody's trying to work off the mound north-south, trying to elevate that heater. He wanted that pitch right there, but I can tell you as an offensive player, I'd rather give you 6 inches off east-west than to have you call that high fastball.
And it's 1-2.
Count.
Ready on 1-2. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. 1 left for Colorado. They lead it 4-0. Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
First offering on its way. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
And a fastball here that's taken for ball 2.
2 balls, no strikes.
Now the 2-0. 3-0 now. And this one catches the inside corner for strike 1.
Hey, that 3-0 pitch might have been important for him right there. Regroup, get his mechanics back under him, and drive something down through the strike zone. Wouldn't throw the exact same pitch right here. Might want to cheat towards one of the corners.
Fastball is taken for a strike, and he runs it full 3-2. Popped him up. Iannetta is camped under this one. And he puts it away for the first down.
Up next for the Diamondbacks, third baseman,
Jake Lamb standing in now. It was a walk in his last trip. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. A bit high there. A ball and no strikes. The 1-0. That's lifted the other way out to left. Arenado over to his right, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
center fielder number 11, A.J. Pollock.
Ready now for the Diamondbacks.
A.J. Pollock.
No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. First delivery to him on the way. A breaking ball taken on the inner corner.
Hey, I watched Tom Glavine master throwing changeups inside to right-handed batters and getting them to pull it foul. If this guy can command that front hip curveball, he's going to go to it all game.
Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. Here it comes on 1-1. Missed with a slider.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
2 out, nobody on. Slow little grounder left side. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. So 1-2-3 go the Diamondbacks. They trail here 4-0. Trying to pick things up where we left off, Charlie Blackmon. He'll start us off in the 8th. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A fastball that finds the outside corner. Ready with the 0-1. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Hallo has a read on it. 1 out. We'll look here at our starter comparison. And again, I don't want to be called the jinx, but the number to watch is in that hit column on the left side of your screen. A big 0. Nolan Arenado will stand in again as we flash you back to the middle innings here. This was a big blow, a 2-run home run that really got his guys going.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Diamondbacks, number 48, Randall Delgado.
First pitch on its way. Leaves a slider right over the middle. The 0-1. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. Popped him up. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out. So with one gone here in the top of the 8th, even the home fans are starting to sense that we could be on the verge of witnessing history as we get a look at our line score here, and you see the big number. No hits for the home team through 7. Ready once again, Trevor Story. He's set. Here it comes. Leaves a slider up high, but it's taken for a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball 1. No contact there, and it's 1-2.
He's going to step out of the box, adjust his bat and gloves, and pray he gets the exact same pitch as that one, because if it comes again, we like to refer to that one in the biz as a cement mixer.
Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for Colorado, but they're in front 4-0. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Alex Avila. He was punched out looking at strike 3 last time through.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
And that's in there for strike one.
4 balls, 1 strike.
Objective number 1 right here is finding a way to get on base. So I'm not surprised to see him taking on the first pitch there.
This one's blooped out toward right center field. LeMahieu ranging into the outfield, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
The batter, number 3, second baseman, Daniel.
Ready for another chance? Daniel Descalso. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First delivery to him on the way. And he lays off there, 1-0.
Boy, that's a great breaking ball right there. That's a tough pitch to lay off when that ball's coming in at that plane right there. Quality take.
The 1-0 home. Here's a fastball looked at for a strike. 1 out, nobody on. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Back up the middle. Base hit, and the no-hitter comes to an end here in inning number 8. So these fans will not get to see history here after all, as the no-hit bid ends right here with 1 out in the 8th.
Matty V, so close, but yet so far. You get into the 8th inning, D-Row. You get that first out, and you're starting to think to yourself, this might be the night I finish it off.
That's what I was going to ask you. Do you wait until this long, or does it start creeping in around the 6th inning?
It starts creeping in right around the 6th. You look up that, you see zeros on that scoreboard, you know you're doing something special.
Yeah, and from an offensive standpoint, you start letting it creep in right around that same time, and you're telling yourself and the boys, we have to find a way to get a knock.
Now the 1-0 is a fastball taken high for a ball.
2-0.
That one's in there on the black. 2-1. Descalso leads off first with 1 away. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Blackman is under it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Now batting, the pitcher, Randall Delgado.
Steven Souza will look for some 2-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at first.
Steven Souza.
First pitch curveball swung on and missed. Strike 1.
We're moving right along into this one. This guy's continuing to pitch well, which is a little bit of a surprise because his first pitch strike ratio is still under 60%.
Squared that one up just a little late.
Back-to-back breaking balls. He just missed that one right there, fouling it away. Do not expect a third.
0-2, here it comes. A ball and 2 strikes. Coming up on the century mark in pitches now through the first 7 2/3.
And he's going to empty the bucket right here. He sees the finish line, Dan, and he's got a chance at this.
Boy, there's no doubt about it right now. And what makes it easier, too, from a manager's standpoint right now, you could probably just go to one guy in the bullpen to finish this game. A terrific job, 7 2/3 up to this point.
And the throw to first will indeed get him. It's a strikeout, score at 2-3, and the inning is over. One left for Arizona. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Diamondbacks, number 66.
Here's the catcher now, Chris Iannetta. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point.
Catcher, Chris Iannetta.
Here comes the first pitch. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. And Iannetta can't come up with that one as he swings through it for strike 2 now. Now the pitch. And here's one that misses, so the count runs to 1-2 now on Iannetta. The 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And he'll stay alive here as this is chopped foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. The 1-2. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. And a swing and a miss on the fastball. And there's the first out here in the 9th.
Boy, that's the best pitch in baseball right there with 2 strikes. That elevated fastball. Every hitter thinks that, hey, they can do something with that, but most of the time you get the result that you saw right there. A big swing and a miss and another strikeout.
Stepping in now, Ian Desmond, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Now a swing and a fly ball. Dyson on the run, but no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. It's a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Here's Ryan McMahon now. First pitch coming. Here it is. Sliders in for a strike. Two out, nobody on. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit.
You know, I'm not sure he didn't throw that pitch out of the zone on purpose. They've been swinging at pretty much everything he throws, so why not give it a shot?
And that's going to be high, 2-2 now.
One thing's clear, he's not afraid to pitch inside, right? One pitch ducks him away, then he comes right back with another one. So clearly this pitcher, he's not afraid to work that inner half of the plate.
And he struck him out. So a good pitch there, and now they're going to need to string some hits together in this last at-bat if they want to get back in this thing. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. We'll come right back with more from Chase Field following this. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here.
Your attention, please. These changes for Colorado. Now pitching and batting in the 7th spot, number 38, Mike Dunn. Now playing left field and batting in the 9th spot,
So the batting order turns over now and set to go David Peralta, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far.
Left fielder, David Peralta.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Ready on 0-2. He pulls this one into right. Para is there, and that's not the start to the bottom of the ninth this crowd was hoping for. 1 away. And there are the final numbers for the Colorado starting pitcher, and he was really in command on the mound throughout the evening. And that'll bring in the middle infielder Ketel Marte. No hits to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a neck-high fastball that time. Now a right-hander has started to get loose in the Colorado bullpen. 1 out, nobody on. And a breaking ball falls in there for a strike. It's 1-1.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
The 1-1. Popped him up. LeMahieu calls for it, and he makes the catch for the second out.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. Dunn, a left-hander who goes an even 6 feet. He was taken in the very late rounds back in the 2004 first-year player draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. It's the depth of his sinker. Sometimes it's a matter of whether or not it's moving east-west, but that one right there had such good depth.
Throw on to first will be in time to get him, and the Royals have taken the rubber match of this 3-game set as this ball game is over.
Anytime you can win a game, let alone on the road, you have to feel really good about yourself. It's not easy going into that other team's ballpark and coming out with a win, but they did just that.
4-0 to score tonight. The Rockies rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. German Marquez gets the win on the mound, his first of the year, allowing only a single hit across 8 full innings. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com.
Final line score for our ball game.
Welcome, everyone. A very happy Easter to you from all of us here at Inside the Show. Let's recap how Saturday's games played out. Starting in the National League West, the Rockies tossed a combined 1-hitter as they got a road win against Arizona 4-0. The Dodgers defeated the visiting Giants 5-1. The Padres knocked out 10 hits as a team as they got the best of the Brewers at home 4-1. The Braves combined to allow only 4 hits as they defeated the visiting Fightin' Phils 2-0. Albert Almora had an outstanding 5 hits at the dish as the Cubs downed Miami 17-5. The Cardinals took care of the Mets at Citi Field 6-2. The Washington Nationals got 11 hits overall as they got past the Reds in Cincinnati 4-2. The Red Sox combined to give up just 5 hits as they took down the Rays in St. Petersburg 7-0. The Jays defeated the visiting Yankees 3-2. The Baltimore Orioles put up 16 hits on the day as they pulverized the Twins 11-4. The Detroit Tigers launched 3 home runs as they sank the visiting Buccos 10-4. The Royals had 12 hits as a team as they took down the Chi Sox in front of a home crowd 8-3. The Angels went deep 4 times as they defeated the A's in Oakland 10-5. The Indians totaled 11 hits as they sank the Mariners 9-2. The Astros hit 3 long balls as they grabbed the win over the Rangers in Arlington 7-2. And that's the show for today. Once again, have a very happy Easter, everyone. Welcome to Inside the Show. Baseball is back in April. Let's check out some of the results from yesterday. Starting out in the NL West, the Los Angeles Dodgers earned the 4-game series sweep as they defeated the visiting Giants 3-2. At the start of the day, the Dodgers are in first place in the NL West, while the Giants are at the bottom of the division. The Cubs got 12 hits in this one as they took down the Fish in Miami 5-1. As of right now, the Marlins sit in last place in the National League East, while the Cubs are atop the NL Central. The Cards finished off a 2-game sweep as they took care of the Mets at Citi Field 1-0. In the standings, the Mets are in third place in the NL East, while the Cardinals are in second place in the NL Central. The Nats knocked out 12 hits as a team as they ran over the Reds 7-0. As of today, the Reds are in last place in the NL Central, and the Nationals sit in second place in the National League East division. The Minnesota Twins beat the O's in Baltimore 4-1. Heading into the day, the Orioles are in third place in the AL East, and the Twins are in third place in the AL Central. The Boston Red Sox totaled 13 hits as a team as they took down the Rays in St. Petersburg 10-7. As of right now, the Rays sit in fourth place in the American League East division, and the Red Sox are atop the division. Yangervis Solarte had 3 hits in the contest, helping lead the Blue Jays over the Yankees 7-6. In the standings, the Blue Jays are in first place in the AL East, and the Yankees are fourth in the division. The Pittsburgh Pirates racked up 11 hits as a team as they took down the Tigers in Detroit 6-5. At the start of the day, the Tigers sit in third place in the American League Central, and the Pirates sit in third place in the National League Central division. The Kansas City Royals pitched well, allowing only 3 hits as they took down the Chi Sox in front of a home crowd 5-1. As of today, the Royals sit in first place in the American League Central division, and the White Sox are at the bottom of the division. The Oakland Athletics defeated the visiting Angels 4-1. Entering the day's action, the A's are in second place in the AL West, and the Angels are second in the division. The Cleveland Indians completed a short 2-game sweep as they bested the Mariners in Safeco Field 4-1. In the standings, the Mariners sit in fourth place in the American League West, while the Indians are in first place in the AL Central. The Houston Astros grabbed 13 hits in the game as they stole a win in extra innings over the Rangers 5-4. At the start of the day, the Rangers sit in last place in the American League West division, while the Astros are atop the division. And that'll do it for today. Enjoy the games, and we'll talk to you tomorrow.